Hey ho 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 ho! Evening, folks. How are you? Apologies for being a wee bit late. Though, to be fair, I never actually said. Well, I did say in the waffle I was going to be on, and I actually meant to put up a thing in Facebook, and I forgot. So yeah. Anyway, how are you? Let's see. I noticed Rodian Thorns putting a boot in about my lack of gaming skill as well. Honestly. Yep, Del Boy, Craig, Mark, whatever, Rodian, Colin Jones, Craig Flanagan, and the Oxmeister, and the LFC Gamer, and Simon as well. Listen, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Very, very quick one to Craig. Well done to Rangers for winning the cup yesterday. I did watch. I'm not a football fan at all. I did watch the cup. I can't even remember what it's called. I think it used to be called the UEFA Cup, and yeah, Rangers they went to penalties, and you know what? It's one of these things. Rangers played really well. I mean, you know, fair play to them. Somebody had to lose, somebody had to win, and unfortunately, in the case, it was Rangers that lost. But nah, delighted to see them won the cup. So anyway, before we annoy Retro Gaming Steve, I don't even know if he's actually in or not. We'll move away from football. Right, Dale, since when do you start copying it? You've already made a dig. Right, sit down and shut up. And Genius is about to play the 7:30. Mamemeister is going to take control. You've said that already, so why are you copying and pasting it? Ah, bloody hell. Right, anyway, yeah, LC, sorry, LC, so Liverpool missed out. I didn't. Oh, of course, Man City won. I saw that. I did get a wee notification thing. Right, anyway, listen, I'm starting my new job tomorrow, so I want to be nice and refreshed and what have you. So it's gonna finish. We'll probably go for 9:05, something like that. Right, anyway, yeah, where are we? We're in part 5. Yeah, part 5. Why am I looking over there? We're in part 5 of this thing. I don't know how many more. We've probably still got You know what? I reckon we've probably still got about another 4 of these to do. So, right, anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cheers, Odin. Right, let's see. Share video file. No, we don't want to do that. We want to share a screen. Okay, bank bonk. Right. I don't know how many we've done. We've done quite a few. Next one on the list is a game from. Let's see. Want to hide that? It's a game from LucasArts. What am I doing here? It's a game for LucasArts. Evening, Adam. How are you, mate? And it was I think it was one of their earliest games. We've already looked at Ball Blazer, and I think this came out after Ball Blazer. I'm sure it did. And it's a particular favourite of mine. I think it's an awesome game, and it's called Rescue on Fractalis. Or if you had the pirate copy, it was called Behind Jaggy Lines. That was the kind of beta of it. So anybody that knew the game as Behind Jaggy Lines must have been playing a pirate copy. So there you go, including Jeff Minter. I always remember reading an article and he was going on about it. So let's have a wee look. Came out in 1985. Yeah, it was published by Activision Lucasfilm. It says Commodore 64 1.2. I don't think it wasn't enhanced or anything for that. Quick look at the advert. Yeah, just pretty much the same. So let's batter on with this. Good evening, Robert. I noticed my subscribers went up to 3,752 and I've gone down to 3,745. So I've lost 7 in the last few hours. Yeah, you know what, Neil, you're absolutely right. The thing is, I was in the same job for 13 years, and then I got made redundant, and then I went to another job, and I mean, I was two-paid to a few different companies, but I was basically in that job for 19 years, and I just got a bit fed up. I thought, time for a change. And yeah, I have had a few jobs in the last 3-4 years. It's just been one of these things. You know, I always say to anybody, I think moving jobs is good, but then the downside is you're basically the new boy all the time. But hopefully this one will be the one that I enjoy. Right, anyway, let's get this full screen and let's get loading. There we go. High score trainers. Just go for that. Good evening, Mad Commodore. How are you, Squire? Load or reset high scores. Does it really matter? Right. Right, let's go for level 4. It always starts in level 4 for some weird reason. Because I think in level 4 you're more likely to see the wee guys, the wee alien guys that pop up. Tell you what, just give me 2 ticks. I just want to get the instructions for this one, for the keys. Manual. Oops. There's the manual there. No, let's just leave it there for 2 seconds. Right, I'll move that over there and I can actually start playing the damn thing. Right, okay, how do we start? Is it fire button? It certainly is. No, it's not. Right, L for land. L for land, that's for speed. A's for airlock. And if you've rescued your quota of pilots, which I probably won't do, but anyway, you press B for boosters. Oh, wait a minute, that's a bloody demo. Come on, how do we start? Starts the game. Right, why is this not spacebar? Oh, bollocks. Right, wait a minute. I'm going to reload the damn thing. Hang on. This is going swimmingly. High score. Reset. Yep, that's fine. Right, F1 to start. There we go. Right. Where the bloody hell's instructions going now? There they're there. Right, that's fine. There was somebody made a kind of remake of this. It's actually really, really good. Definitely worth playing. Right, now that doesn't appear to be... Right, there we go. Right, you know what it was? I think the joystick was in the wrong port. So, we want to fly. How do we increase the speed? How do we decrease the speed? Increase thrust. Increase thrusting. Why is it not going to tell us? Ah, right, the Commodore 64, so it's that one, right. Right, come on, why can't we find anything? I can't seem to slow up. It says it's the back arrow. Systems off. Ah, he's too far away, bollocks. Right, this time we'll hopefully see him coming in. Right, systems off. Come on, son. There he is. Quite a repetitive game, but I think it's really atmospheric. Airlock open. And then I think you just press thrust to take off. Right, why is that not slowing up? Whoop. Have that. In fact, I didn't actually hit it, did I? I might just be a wee bit too far away. Ah, too far, bollocks. I think I'm still too far away. I think I've kind of overshot of it. Damn it. Right, let's take off and try again. I wish I could figure out how to... If anybody can tell me what key slows you up? It should be that. 2 ticks. I've actually got, I think it's in here. No, I did have in here a little a printout of the Commodore 64 keyboard layout for Winvice. Don't know where it is. Right, anyway, listen, I'm pissing about with this way too much. That wasn't the best demo of it, but trust me, it is a good game. Right, where are we? Okay, right, what's next? Right, the next one, it's actually 5 in 1. I'm not going to play every single one. I think we'll play a few select things. It's a game that, to me, it just really showed, it kind of demoed just what the Commodore 64 could do with graphics. It was a game that I saw firstly on the Atari 800. And it's the Epix games, and the first one is Summer Games. What we'll do is we'll just play a couple of events from each one. Right, where are we going? There we go. Right, now there is, I meant to ask Ox, see when you try and play a cartridge in this, does it just work? Because for some weird reason, when I try and do that, it doesn't seem to work. It comes up with an error. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load it this way. Cassette. Hey, before we actually get into the meat and bones of the game, let's have a look at some adverts and what have you. Where the hell's my game base going again? God, I am so disorganised today. I really am. You can tell I've been away for a few weeks. Right, anyway, yes, Summer Games. Summer Games, there we are. Summer Games. And there's a cover. Again, it's got one of these, I always think the Epix games, they look really nice, really kind of, I don't know what that kind of artwork. Right, okay, right. That's above me. Yeah, really nice, kind of neon-y. It looks like, you remember as a kid, you used to get crayons. You used to get crayons, and you would colour on a piece of paper with crayons, and then you'd get a black crayon, and then you'd cover it with black, and then you'd get a pin, and then you would draw pictures. That's kind of what that looks like. Let's have a wee look. Adverts. Yeah, this was absolutely mind blowing. And the great thing is, when you got Summer Games 2, you could actually add that on, so you could play both these at once. It's not a game I play really now, because basically you need pals. I don't have any pals to play these things anymore. Right, anyway, let's see if we can. Right, I'm going to narrow that. Down, and I do have a cartridge image somewhere. Let me just have a wee look. I'll just move that over there so people can't look at everything. Emulator C64. Cartridges. I think it's called Epix. There we go. Right, is this going to work? Right, copy that there. And then we want to attach cartridge image. And it should be there. There we go. Now this should hopefully work. Fantastic. Right. Let's get that made nice and big. So yeah, the ones I've included in this, Summer Games 2, Winter Games, Caledonia Games, and also World Games. Basically all the ones you see there. I think did they not bring out, I'm sure they brought out later ones. Did they not bring out like the games summer edition or something? But that was a bit later on. At that point, I had completely lost interest. I'd moved on to the onto the like the Commodore Amiga at that point, and I don't think they were a patch on any of these. So anyway, let's get this. Do you want to read the docs? No, thank you. Standard or alternate title screen? Let's just go for the standard one. That's an. I was going to say that's an epic. That's an Epix title. That's an epic title, though. I realise. And for an early game, the animation in this was absolutely stunning. Look at the animation in these birds. I think that's brilliant. Pa-ra-pa-pum-pa-pum. Right, enough of that. Right, we're not going to compete. We'll compete. Can you pick them? I can't remember. Now, this game is probably the game that taught me the national anthems of a lot of countries. What are we going to go for? Let's go for West Germany. Evening, Colin. I'm good, buddy. Thank you. Hope you're well, mate. Press return. Yes. Right, we'll do the pole vault. What really was unique about this game back in the day? I'm trying to remember where you do it. Oh, there we go. Still got it. Yeah, it was one of the first games. I think it was the first game that I bought. It came on disc, and it recorded your high score, and that was something awesome because all my mates played it. I played it. All my mates played it, and it was just bloody awesome having the sort of boasting rights to having high scores. There is always that wee glitch at the start. You'll see the obviously I lost it now. Last try. Come on, son. Right. New height. Oh, we don't want to. Okay, let's just feel it. I don't think you can. No, you can't just come out. Right, I'm just going to feel it so we can move on to something else. I thought there was some way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come out of this. Oh, bollocks. Dum dum pum pum pum. This was a game when you played with like another 5-year mates, you actually felt quite proud that you'd won. Right, you know what I'm going to do? Right, we'll play. I don't know. We'll play one more event. I think competing. We'll practice. The diving was all right. The relay one was, but I used to be really good at the swimming one, and I cannot for the life of me do it anymore. It's all about the timing. The one that I used to be really good at, and I always got 25. I was always better than anyone else at this one. Was the skeet shooting, but I'm probably a wee bit rusty now. But we'll give it a go, just so Dale can laugh at me. Yeah, oh, arse. Bollocks. Oh well. Right, okay, let's move on. Evening, Mark and Bob. How are you, chaps? Right, let's come out of that. Is there any other event you particularly want to see in this one? Nah, listen, we've got so many other ones we need to look at. Control D. Why is that not working? Is that because I'm over there? Right, there we go. Right, if we do a soft reset, it should still have the cartridge in place. There we are. Whoops. Control D. Right, Summer Games 2. Yeah, this was the one. I mean, if you thought that the original Summer Games was good, the graphics in the second one are just mind blowing. What the hell are you saying now? Paltes are safe when Alan's about. Oh, I've absolutely no bloody idea what the hell you're talking about, Dale. Talking shite as always. I was glad to see they've just used exactly the same sprites for the doves and also the wee running guy. I mean, I don't know how many frames animation are in these birds, but it's damned impressive. It really is. Now, see what you can do here. You can do. I don't know if this is going to work. Compete in some events. I don't know if this will work because it's on a cartridge. That's correct, yes. Oh, there we go. Right, we'll give that one a go. I like the javelin. I hated the question. Could never do the high jump, though the graphics for it are phenomenal. Didn't like the fencing. Cycling was quite good. Kayaking, yeah, I'll give that a go. And just for shits and giggles, we'll go for the platform diving. There we go. Why are you talking about? Who's talking about Cauldron? Cauldron is an awesome game, although it's bloody impossible. I'm trying to remember. Is it to the right? You keep pressing it. I think you keep stabbing it. This is one of these games. It's not a joystick waggler, so I should have really looked at the instructions. Is it to the right? I can't remember. Right, I think it's, is it right, left? Yeah, I really should have looked at the instructions, not to worry. Right, first two jumps, what was that? First two jumps are right, and then the third one left. Right, thank you, cheers. Bit too late for it now, but not to worry. I think this just I can't remember how you work this one. Well, it's not that anyway. Do you just hammer the fire button for this one, possibly? Yeah, hammer the fire button and then you just press left in the joystick. But yeah, the graphics of this and the playability is just absolutely amazing. I was watching a YouTube video few weeks ago about the about certain events, world records that they reckon will never get beat, and they seem to think that the javelin world record will never get beat. Don't know why. I think it was possibly the type of javelin that they used, whatever. But they seem to think it will never actually get beat, which is interesting. Yeah, you didn't hit the bird. Right, this is up and down. This uses the filters, the SID filter, really nicely for some nice sound effects. Come on, get around here, son. But I think it does a really, not that I've ever really canoed, but I think I can imagine it does feel pretty much like if you were in a boat, if you were actually doing this for real. And there's one you've got to go through backwards, I think. Right, it's this one. You've got to go through in reverse. Come on, bollocks. Oh, back. Come on. No, don't go through it again, you bloody fool. And then we go downstream a wee bit. I thought it was nice to have Bill Harbison pop into the stream last night. Not last night. What night was it? Was it Thursday night when we're doing Watch with Mamemeister? Yeah, I mean, looking at games like this now, it's it's definitely aged, but for an early game, I think it's phenomenal. The number of hours that me and my mates put into these games. Come on, get round. I'm just thinking this would actually be not a bad little game engine they could have used for tubing. I've never actually played tubing. That's an arcade perfect I need to do. I'm not a fan of tubing, I must admit. Come on, sprint to the line, son. There we go. Slow as anything, but at least I got 100%. And the world record as well, no less. This one was really quick. I never really knew the technique, so what I used to do is just kind of go like that and do an almighty belly flop. Never played the arcade. I mean, I've played it in MAME, but I've never actually played the arcade cabinet tubing. Boof, couldn't have done that more wrong. Mr. C, you'll need to wait and see. Did China Minor make it in? Like I says, this is absolutely, it's absolutely not a top 100 at all. I think there was about 6 people plus myself just came up with some games that we thought, dearie me, that we thought were worthy of playing. Memorable games, I think. So this is definitely not the top 100. There's tons and tons of games that are not in this. Right, come on, let's get a decent one. Yep, if there was a prize for the best belly flop even, I think I would absolutely smash it. God, that's probably the worst score you could ever get. So how's everybody? I hope you all had a nice weekend. Obviously I've been off work for a couple of weeks to start my new job tomorrow, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A bit nervous, but I think that's completely natural. Ah, right, okay. It's not going to give us. It's not playing the Summer Games, original Summer Games events, but not to worry. Now this was obviously based on California, LA Olympics, Los Angeles Olympics, and it had a guy on a. Cheers, Panther. Thanks, buddy. It had a guy on. What do you call it? Can't remember. What the hell do you call that? Always thought it was quite nice, nice effects when it kind of getting dark. Jetpack, that's it. Bloody hell, how could I not remember that? Thanks, Adam. That's an old age thing, trust me. Playing this back in the day, it felt really, this was like a really epic thing. Having this kind of closing ceremony, it was brilliant. Did this come out on tape by any chance? I mean, I had it on disc. I couldn't imagine playing it on anything other than on disc. Listen to that sound. That is bloody awesome. Wasn't there I'm sure there was a game on the C64, excuse me, and it was actually a firework display demo thing. That's all it was. You basically set off your own firework display. I don't know what's going to happen here. Right, it's taking us right back. Right, let's come out of that. So it's going to be LD, and then we can do a soft reset since it's a cartridge. There we go, and back into that. Right, Winter Games. I did play it, but I always felt that Winter Games was a step backwards. You know, the graphics in what do you call it? Summer Games 1 were awesome. They were even better. I mean, they were incredible in Summer Games 2. And I kind of felt like this just looks shit. I mean, look at the animation here. Yeah, that just looks garbage compared to the second one. Disappointing. They've tried to make it look nicer, but well, at least I've kept the birds in anyway. Competing some events. Okay, stick that in. There we go. Go for Mexico. Yeah, so did I imagine that? Did Epix bring out the game's Summer Edition and the game's Winter Edition? I'm sure they did. Yeah, absolutely, Mark and Bob. I don't know why they've gone for, you know, the earlier two games had an amazing sprite, and then they've gone for that. It just looks rubbish. Right, these are all fairly quick. So hot dog, we're not doing biathlon. Definitely not doing the skating ones. I thought they were just completely pants. Go for the ski jump, and we shall try the. Oh no, the speed skating's actually all right, and then we'll do the bobsleigh as well. There we go. Evening, Gary. Does anybody remember the Circle-esque demo? I don't recall that one. Right, let's skip that. Evening, Shinobi. How are you, mate? Now again, apologies for the piss poor gameplay, but it's been a long time. Yeah, they've tried to improve the graphics, but I don't know. I just think they've kind of gone a bit too far. There you go. Oh, I got 0. Evening, Jamie. How are you, son? I was watching, what was it called? I can't remember. I was watching a film, and it was all about basically it's extreme skiing where they ski down slopes that you shouldn't ski down. It's just insane. But you watch any like the Red Bull stuff, or you watch like the Olympics. If you watch the Summer Olympics, the Winter Olympics, the stuff they do now on skis and skates and what have you, it's just mental, and it makes something like this, the hot dog, look totally tame. It really does. Right, we'll just speed that up a wee bit. There we go. Right, cheers, Mad Commodore. Take care, man. I always like the music for this. Okay, and this is all about getting proper, getting the rhythm going. Yeah, the rowing in the Summer Games 2 was actually really good. Have it. Quick bit of boost, get past that. Right, ski jump. For the life of me, I cannot. I can't remember what you do here. You you pull down. Or maybe not. I can't remember. Pac-Man is 42. Bloody hell. Yeah, listen, Neil. I will do a Joystick Waggler special. I need to get my act together and just get some proper videos out. Come on, how do you do this again? Oh, arse. True story. The guy that played Eddie the Eagle in the film, I worked with his uncle. He was a security guard in a job centre, so there you go. Oh, balls. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Winter Games. Oh, we got another shot, that's good. Why am I coming off? I actually think the moving effects for this is actually pretty good. Right, I think that was that the last one for that? I think it was. Right, let's come out. and do right. You know what? I'm not even going to reset. I'm not even going to do California games because I never had it, and the odd time I have tried it, I think it's crap. Some people actually say, "What are your opinions with all these different games? What is your favourite one? What do you think the most impressive one is?" I can't stand California games because coming from Scotland, games that you play in California, we've got no, we don't have the weather for starters, so I never got in with it at all. Evening, Paul. How are you, mate? I was trying. What was I playing again? I was trying Kung Fu Master again on my cab, and I did manage to get to the end of level 2 a couple of times. So yeah, it's definitely a wee bit easier playing my proper cab. Go on then, Paul. Do you want to? Have you got your T-shirt on at the moment? If you have, then you need to appear in the stream for a second. Right, we're not going to play California games. We're going to have a quick go of world games. Again, this was a bit random. They tried to they had all these like little, you get a bit of information and all that kind of stuff. Compete in some events. Why is that not working? Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I've clicked out of the window? There we go. Right, compete in some events. I don't think they ever improved the national anthems. I think they kept them exactly the same. Scottish games would be eating a deep fried haggis, pizza as quick as possible, drinking a pint of Iron Brew, seeing how fast you can smash up a car, a bit like Street Fighter. What else would it be? These are all stereotypical things, obviously. Paint your face blue, yeah. Right. Okay, right. Weightlifting, we'll give that a go. Even it's just for some comedic value with the clean snatch joke. Barrel jumping, that's quite good. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not doing skiing. Log rolling, I could never, ever, ever, ever figure out log rolling, nor could I figure out the bull riding or the sumo wrestling. And obviously the caber toss as well. We need that. I felt like they kind of had got back to the good graphics. They look more like Summer Games 2 rather than the Winter Olympics, where they try to kind of do the graphics like paintings. Right, let's just go for that. Begin lift. I can't even remember how to do it. So you lift it up, and then is it down? And then is it? Oh, bollocks. I mean, even that, the breathing, look at it, it's awesome. Right. Oh, right, okay, I thought you wasn't going to do it there. Right, we don't want to do this. We want to fail it, don't we? The attention to detail in this game as well is bloody awesome. Do you only get 3? Right, this is a clean and jerk. Is this a different one? I think, yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't remember the technique to this one. But it's certainly, there's no joystick waggling or anything. Evening, Solar Wind. We're all good, mate. Oh, thanks for joining the stream. No, arse. Alright, quick bite. Oops. Hold on, W. There we go. Barrel jumping it. This is always fun. Similar to the speed skating, basically want to build up your... That's a bit easy. Oh, bollocks. I think you've got to pull down, I think, to land. Yeah, I think you do. There we are. Did they actually do that in Germany? Interesting to know if they actually do. I mean, it's like the caber toss. I have never tossed a caber in my life. Quite at the back. They're obviously traditional games, but they actually do barrel jumping in Germany. Right, let's go for 14. Yeah, I could never, ever figure out the... I'm glad you had the same problem, Simon. I could not for the life of me figure out... Whoa, good skills. Evening, Matt. How are you, mate? Actually, I did. I did do that once. It's when I was down at Panther's house. Yeah, I forgot that. And the cliff diving. You tuned in at just the right point then, Matt. Yeah. I was just saying how all us Scots, very few of us Scots, actually toss the caber. And I could never really figure out how to do this game, or how to do this particular level. Oh, Jesus, that would hurt. That would absolutely hurt. I've forgotten all the moves in this one. Nah, we need to stick with the higher one. So how do you actually not hit the cliffs then, Paul? Do you have to kind of keep it like that for a bit? Well, the Pelican's not impressed. That sounds like a euphemism, but anyway. And the last one, this sound effect I've mentioned before. There we go. The heather splashed hills of Scotland are the birthplace of the ancient caber toss. In this famous event from Scottish Highland Games, athletes lifting through a tree trunk the size of a small telephone pole. Yeah, cabers can vary in size. Yep, I'm sure they can. But once tossed successfully, they can never be cut. There you go. The Braemar caber is one of Scotland's greatest challenges. 19 feet long and weighs more than 120 pounds. There you go. 120 pounds, Chris. That's about 8 stone. That's a lot of weight. Yeah, this little bit of music is phenomenal. Evening, Kevin. Yeah, how they've managed to get the sound of bagpipes out of a. How do you do this again? I can't remember. I don't know. Oh, I've no idea. Yeah, how they've managed to get the sound of bagpipes out of a SID chip is beyond me. Whoop! Ow, bollocks. I love the sound of bagpipes. It makes the hairs on your back stand up on end. I think you've got to kind of waggle that bollocks. Right, anyway, I think we've had more than enough of the summer games. But yeah, they all absolutely deserve a place in this collection. I'm just going to delete that little file. You can bugger off. Right, the next one. This is what you call it? An update of an original game that came out by Elite. And it was a group of really clever coders that decided to take what some would say wasn't the greatest arcade game on the C64. It's a very, very enjoyable game, and it stands out, basically for the music. And it's Commando by Elite. Now, the one we're going to feature is the one that came out a few years ago. These guys basically took Commando, the Elite version, and they've added I think there was only 3 levels in the original. They've added they've made up to 8 levels. They've tatted up the screen, the graphics, got rid of the glitching. They've done new music, though the original music, the music that they've put in isn't very good. But yeah, they've made it the absolutely best Commando on 8 bits. It's completely free to download, so just do a quick Google and you'll find it. Right, tab. Oops, a daisy. What's going on there? Yep, turn up the speakers time. Right. I mean, the presentation, this is phenomenal. Completely free as well, so yeah, you can get that, and when you're at it, go and grab the Ghosts and Goblins arcade as well. Right, what we want to do is we want to make sure we've got the proper music. You hold for that, that's fine. New graphics. I mean, you can turn the new graphics on or off. Right, wait a minute. Where's the option for the music? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, they've added that wee bit at the start as well. Phenomenal. Now, I think I upset a few people when I was doing my compilation teardown, where I said that the Spectrum version of Commando was better than the Commodore 64. I mean, I love the C64 one, but having played the Spectrum quite a lot, I think the Spectrum one is a brilliant version. It does kind of, I don't know, it does kind of feel a bit more like the arcade, but this one blows away the Spectrum one. For Christ's sake. I should really plug the joystick in again. I think I did have it in the last time. I'm going to have another go at that because that was, you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm not going to do it. I'll leave it now. This game, even if this game was shite, just to play it with the music absolutely makes it. I've never played a game that the music enhances it so much as this. Oof. Plus, I've added that little graphic that wasn't in the original C64 one. And I've also made it possible, if you hold down the fire button, you do the grenades, whereas in the original, the original you had to press the spacebar, which wasn't ideal. Can you keep running? Does anybody know these guys, the guys that did this, are they working on anything else? Paul, are you aware of anything at all? It'd be absolutely brilliant if these guys were to, I don't know, what game would you want to see them update? Damn it. Yeah, absolutely stonking game that really is. So if you've never played that one, go and check it out. That is Commando Arcade, and I think Panther has very, very kindly given you the link. Right, the next one, I can't say I've actually played it before. It's a game I remember my mate used to play in his Spectrum, and it's a budget game, and it's Joe Blade. I mean, I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever actually played it on the. Yeah, it came out in 1987, so by that point I had moved on. I was onto the Atari ST at that point. Cover. Yeah, quite a pants-looking cover, if you ask me. Manual now, we don't really want to cover azimuth. That's interesting. You buy the azimuth head alignment kit and you get Joe Blade on the flip side. Never seen that before. Interceptor software, oh, there you go. There you go. Right, anyway, yeah, we digress. Right, Joe Blade. Oh, there's a Sid tune with it as well. Let's give it a go. So I've never ever played this. The only time I've seen this was about 40 years ago, and like I said, my mate used to play it. Escape, endless ammunition. Nope, 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 nope. Good evening, Chris. Mr. Gadget UK 164. How you doing, buddy? Right, it's an interesting colour. It's like the guy's actually, the sprite is really, really faded. Right, I'm assuming you don't. Right, you don't actually. What they've actually done is. Cheers, Chris. They've actually replicated a machine gun more accurately from the point of view that you can't actually see the bullets. I'm not going to play this one for very long. I don't even know what that. Presumably, the idea of this. Just thought another game that we haven't got in this list is what you call it, Eagle's Nest. That was a great kind of World War II gauntlet type thing. Alright, so you're trying to, what do you call it? Yeah, he does look like a janitor, doesn't he? Now, were these guys with their heads stuck between the bars with beards, possibly? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm a massive fan of the kind of colour palette here. Right, the plot, right. Kidnap 6 world leaders, a door key, right. Thanks, Panther. Is there any need for the huge score and all that kind of stuff? If you actually look at the playing area, it's very, very small. Now, I'm just blasting these guys. I'm a bit trigger happy. I don't know if I should be doing that or not. Right, anyway, that's enough. I'm sure that's a good game. I've never played it before until then. Right, this next one is a game we have played quite a lot in my streams over the years. Excuse me. It was one of the first games that, again, I keep saying that, but it was one of the really early games that I played. Let's see if I can find it. And I think it was by Synapse Software, possibly. It was one of the earliest. Yeah, there we go. Blue Max. Let's have a look at the cover. Yeah, there we go. A real classic cover. Synsoft, yeah, so Synapse Software, I think. Excuse me. That was a kind of offshoot of Synapse. And it features Novaload as well. Right, just for some shits and giggles, I think what we'll do is we'll load the tape. Well, let's have a quick look at the advert. Yeah, there we go, Fort Apocalypse. Have we played that one yet? I can't remember if we have or not. Right, let's get some. I think this has got some loading music. I hope it does. Original tape. Is that right, Panther? Yeah. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest, mate. Right, there's something wrong with that. Why did that say Uridium? Right, it's not going to have, for some reason, this hasn't got the music. I'm sure the one I had We'll just let it load for all the time it's going to take. There we go. Why has the music disappeared? There we go. I don't know, I prefer Blue Max to Panther as well, you know. But yeah, it's just everyone's opinion. So is Panther an actual game, I take it? So does this game ever actually end? Do you ever get to an end of it? Okay, nice use of the filters. Oh, taking a hit, I think. Yeah, you get stuff like wind. What's that? G. Does that mean my gun? Have I run out of bullets? I think I have. Right, how come my guns disappeared? I thought that would have been. I think I should have actually want to get that one. Hey, I think I should have. Right, there's quite a bit of wind going on here, and I don't mean me or the dogs, because my plane's getting buffeted about all over the place. But yeah, again, for an early game, I just think it's really nice. There's a lot going on. Even the wee kind of mushroom clouds are quite smart. Yeah, right, so what I need to do... Oops, I need to come in here and land. Oh, I don't want to do that. Yikes, I don't know if I've got enough... Yeah, I think there's also a chance you can get killed. I think the enemy planes can bomb you as well when you're on the runway, so you need to be careful. And away we go. Ow, bollocks. Didn't have enough runway. I've always wondered, can you actually fly low? Yeah, you can actually fly too low. I wasn't sure of that. Can you fly low enough and actually destroy trees in these little guns? Let's give it a go. No, it doesn't appear. Yeah, I remember Blue Max 2000 and yeah, 2000. God, it was futuristic, wasn't it? And that was 22 years ago as well. I always preferred the original, I have to say. Right, anyway, that's a classic. That was Blue Max. Right, the next one, I don't know if he's in tonight, our very own the Mad Beagle. He did, this game was one of the first arcade games I ever saw, and to my mind, it's probably, if I could only ever have one arcade cabinet, it would probably be this. And it's not Robotron, it's not Berserk, it's Galaxian. Now, up until a few years ago, the C64 never really had a decent version. I mean, the stuff that I know I'm deviating slightly. Let's have a look. The stuff that we used to play, that we had to play back in the day, was oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, this was basically the shite that we had to play back in the day. Yeah, I mean it's not altogether terrible, but it's not the greatest. I mean, there is no movement, there's no animation to speak of in any of the baddies. This is probably the best one we had. We did have a game called Galaxy, which was released by Kingsoft, which it had more in common with Galaga. But I think, yeah, there was also a version of Galaxian by Atari, which I never actually got to play until fairly recently. But anyway, I'm kind of digressing. So anyway, Mad Beagle only went and did his own take on Galaxian on the Atari, on the C64. Let me just find it. Galaxian. Yeah, I need to just quick. I need to add a column, extra column. I need to do developer, I think. Developer, add that in, and then I need to look for Arlasoft. Yeah, I wasn't going to mention Galaxy, Paul. If anybody knows, Paul claims to be a good video player, a video games player. But in the 12-hour live stream, we did a live Zap challenge, and yeah, we played 3 games each, and we recorded them, and then we basically played them one against the. We both played. We had the videos playing. Paul playing his first attempt, me playing my first attempt, and it was best out of 3. And I think I won, actually, Paul. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I think that's the only time I've ever beaten you anything. But anyway, it's doing it when it matters. That's what counts. Right. Anyway, where are we? Let's have a quick look. We're looking for Arlasoft, and yeah, it's Mad Beagle has done his own version of Galaxian, and it is phenomenal. If I can just find it. There we go, Galaxian DX. Right, you can play. You can have simultaneous 2 players. You can do a speed run as well. So let's just go for the player 1. But yeah, this is bloody awesome. And what he's also done, and you may not notice it, if I put it onto that, it still doesn't really show you. You're also playing in your ship is actually in the border, so he's utilising the borders as well. But when you're playing this, it really does feel like you're playing an arcade one. Absolutely phenomenal conversion. And he's done the same with Galaga as well. I'm not sure if that's in the list. Can't remember. And what you'll notice as well is when the little baddies actually, as they bank towards you, they actually turn to face you, which is a nice little touch. Oh, I never knew that, Adam. That's a shame. Now I know Charlie Farr, who's holds the world record on the arcade version of Galaxian, he's played this and he was very, very complimentary. He thought it was awesome as well, so you know you've done something right. Listen, Panther, stick your... I know I'll let you shout out every single time you're on this, but stick the video up, by all means, as long as they don't fuck off and watch that now. Wait until this is finished before you go and watch Panther's thing. But yeah, Chris has done his own arcade conversions on the C64, and it's an Arlisoft special. I've not watched it yet myself, but I will do it. But by all means, stick the link up there, buddy, not a problem. Oh, bollocks. Let's kill him and move on. Oh, that was close. There we go. Yeah, absolute phenomenal, phenomenal version. That is Arlisoft's Galaxian. Right, how we doing for time? Right, half past. No worries, Panther. Yeah, if you've not subscribed to Panther's channel, go and do it. He's got an absolutely cracking channel. Right, next one is a game. It's what do you call it? It's a budget game that came out. I think it was Mastertronic brought it out, and it's as well known for its music as its actual game. And it's what was quite unusual for me with this game. It's an arcade sort of adventure-y type game, which isn't something I would normally play. A kind of role-playing game, but it's actually really, really good. It's like a real-time role-playing game, and it's got a really, really good soundtrack by the mighty Rob Howard, and if I can remember the name of it, and it's called Master of Magic. Now, I'm sure that game did appear in one of our SID shows back in the day. Master of Magic. Oh, there's another one. Master of the Lamps. That's a great game. Right, let's have a quick look at the cover. Right, that's not the one I remember, I'm sure. No. Disc. So that actually came out in disc. Wow. Yeah, the soundtrack is phenomenal. It really is. That might have been the one, I can't remember. And it was actually programmed, there you go, by Richard Darling. He that owns Codemasters. Do they still own Codemasters? Right, Master of Magic. Right, let's get this playing. This is actually quite a long SID tune as well. Right, piss off. Come on, get past all this bollocks. I think you're right, Adam. I'm sure you're right. I am on. I do follow. Is it David Darling on Twitter? He does. I don't know what he does. Works with mobile phones or something. Last spoke to them 16 years ago now. Well, you've spoke to them, Dale, have you? Really? Unlimited body strength. Nope. There we go. Listen to that tune. Oh, bollocks, right. It does start again. I mean, it's fairly simplistic, but it's brilliant. It's a great game. And it was the one and only kind of adventure type game that I ever got into. And it was all a single load as well. Yeah, it's just a pity nobody had actually recorded this in stereo. Oh, hang on. Panther, by all means, stick a link to the all your SID albums, mate. Absolutely no problem doing that at all. Yeah, it does look old and clunky now, but still really good fun to play. Listen to that sound. I think I've been up there, have I? I can't remember. Ah, pick up. We'll have some of that. If you've not played this, then go and play it. Even if you're not into adventure games, it's really, really good. Open. Right, why am I missing it? Let's just kill this thing with a magic missile. Have some of that, you slithery bastard. Oh, for God's sake, it missed. Come on, why am I missing it? There we go. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Delboy has he's started a YouTube channel about 6 weeks ago. Go and check it out. It's he's got a lot of interesting things to say. He doesn't play any games. He just talks pish, but very, very entertaining. So if you've not subscribed to Del, at least go and have a look. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't like it, then don't. But yeah, stick a link to your channel, Del. Not got a problem with that at all, buddy. Right, pick up that potion. Right, anyway, listen, I'm going to move on for this, because time is of the essence. But yeah, go and play that game. It is really, really good. Even if it's just for the music. Right, okay. Right, this next one. I never I've never played it on the C64. I played it on the Amiga and I thought it was good until I realised it's one of the most frustrating games you'll ever play because it's purely based on what do you call it? It's a memory game. It's an absolute memory game. It's so unfair, you know, and it's Rick Dangerous. I've never played the 1989 it came out, which is pretty late on. Let's have a look. Cover Firebird. So was that a? Can't think what movie that's based on. I don't even know what. So it came out Firebird Kicks Microplay. So that must have been. So it must have came out in that originally. I'm assuming. Yeah, she's looking rather shocked. I can't think. I was going to say where's his other arm about, but it's there. Okay. Yeah, as Paul says, this won't last long. Right, Rick Dangerous. Let's get playing. Yeah, I did like it on the Amiga until I realised that it was just so frustrating. Like I said, it's purely a memory game. You've got what? Rick Dangerous for in television? Seriously? Evening, Steve. Oh, don't you bloody start, fucking hell. Putting the bloody boot in again. Yeah, there's been a few level 2s, you cheeky bastard. Right, play high score. Yeah, high score, reset high score. Yeah. I suppose you're right. I think China Miner is probably a memory game as well. It's like a lot of platform games. You could say that the Manic Miner is one as well. Think about this game is, if you had never played it before, it is impossible to get further without having played it because there's leaps of death and that, or leaps of faith, I should say. There's things that you wouldn't know were going to happen unless you'd played it. Oh, for crying out loud. Why am I dying? I have no idea why I'm dying there. And if I remember rightly, you pull down. Fire button, I can't remember. You pull down. What does pull down? Right, fire button. Alright, you've only got so many fire button bullets, and I've just wasted 2. Like that. There you go. You wouldn't, unless you've played it, you're not going to know that thing is there. That's what I mean about like that. Evening, Robert. How are you, buddy? Right, we'll give it one more go, and that's it. It's a shame because it's a nice game. It's got nice graphics. If they had just kind of tweaked the gameplay a wee bit, it would have made it a lot better. Why did that not shoot? Now here we do. What do we do? Do we just fall down here? Oof. Now if you're just falling straight down, you'd have been onto these spikes. That's what I mean about it is unfair. Bollocks. I'm sure in the comment. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say. I was sure in the comment the Amiga one you've pulled down. You've got a kind of. I wonder if I can kill all them in one go. I'm not going to manage it now, am I? Damn it. Evening, George. How are you, mate? Right, now we are. Right, so we need 8 left. Oof, there we go. Where did that thing go? Ah, come on. So I mean, it's so unfair. It's ridiculously unfair. But nice game. But is it fun? I don't know. Right. Anyway, where are we? It's 1:45. We've got time for another. Well, based on the way I play, we've got time for about another 10 games, I think. Right, from Rick Dangerous onto an Ocean game. It was the sequel to Kong, and it was called Kong Strikes Back, and it's based on. It's basically Mr. Do's Wild Ride, I think they call it. It's not a bad wee game. I did buy this, but again, it's got a really nice Martin Galway track. Quite short, but right, that's not the one I remember. Cover. Yeah, that's the one I remember. Yeah, the tune in this is great. It really is. This came out in 1985. Okay, let's give it a go. Alternate D for full screen. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, monkeypox. What the bloody hell is that? I'm just noticing it's getting darker and darker and darker. I'm going to open the blinds and see if that puts a wee bit of light. Slight, that'll do. Right, high score, reset. Yeah. The title screen's rubbish, isn't it? It really is. Right, any key to start, apart from the fire button. Arse. Oh, bollocks! Dearie me. One thing I always forget when I'm playing this game is you've got these little grenades which you can kind of launch. Yeah, the graphics are quite messy, quite blocky looking, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's actually, it plays really, really well. Oh, balls. Quite literally balls. I don't actually know what these are supposed to be. They look a bit naff anyway, whatever they are. Ugh, bollocks. Yeah, there we go. That's Kong Strikes Back. Quite a fun little platform game. 10 minutes. Right, from... Right, I'm going to load this, but I'm definitely not going to play it because I never, what was I going to say? I never really played it. I never played it back in the day, although my pals always loved this. It's a flight simulator by Microprose, and it was called Gunship. Now they loved this. I says I never had I never had the patience for any of these ones, but yeah, it was an epic bit of software. It had a lot of. Let's have a look at the cover. There we go. Yep, you always got a lot of bang for your buck with Microprose stuff. Manual. Let's see if it's the actual manual. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look at the manual. Bloody hell. I was wondering what that noise was. It's the rain. It's absolutely teeming it with rain. Look at that. 88 pages. Yeah, I mean, you've got stuff like loading, preparing to fly. Preparing to fly. I mean, it was so advanced for a, for an 8-bit flight simulator. Really impressive. Right, I don't know if there's a demo. Let's load it. We'll see if there's a demo. I'm not even going to attempt to play it. Yeah, it's if flight simulators are your thing, Kevin. I always wonder, playing something like Bruce Lee is still relevant because there's nothing like that on a PlayStation 5 or a PC. But would you want to play? Would you want to play a flight simulator on a C64? I don't know. Well, that's a bloody shite. Sid tune. Not all Sid tunes are the best one. Has it got a... for the intro, right, okay, let's watch this. Oh, I do remember this, actually. I do remember that. Yeah. That is impressive. Thing about, Simon, you mentioned Rocket Ball. It might just be on the list. You'll need to tune in next week and see if it appears, because it's not going to appear. It's not going to appear tonight. Right, I have no idea. Let's excuse me. I think that was the. Right, I don't think you can actually. I don't think there's a demo as such. Yes, continue. I remember this part as well. Yeah, right. Listen, I'm not going to attempt to play it because I never played it in my life, and we'd be here all night doing that. So anyway, that was Gunship. Right, the last one of this is going to be fun. You're going to love this one. It was a joystick waggler. and it wasn't Daley Thompson's Decathlon. It was the other one. Now, I actually think this one's better. It was by David Crane and Activision. Decathlon, there we go. Quite kind of sparse graphics, but the thing that I liked about this one, it worked. Daley Thompson's Decathlon, you could cheers, Simon, take care, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, Manny. What was I going to say? Yeah, the Daley Thompson's Decathlon, you could be waggling your joystick like nothing on earth, and it wouldn't really affect the sprite on the screen. It didn't seem to be accurate, whereas this one absolutely did. Let's have a look at the tape. Yeah, that's the one that I always remember. I wonder who this guy is. Is that David Jenner? Chris Jenner, possibly? Bruce Jenner, I should say, as he was formerly known before he became a Kardashian. That's interesting. That's been hand drawn, isn't it? That is not I mean, the graphics do look like that. That looks like it's been drawn by a crane. Anyway, right, that was that. Let's get this loaded up. Alt-D. Listen, thanks very much to everyone that's tuned in tonight. Like I said, apologies for not putting out a thing on Discord, or I didn't put a thing out in Facebook. I usually do. Usually when I'm doing a live stream, I will put a wee kind of advert out just to let you know that I'm coming in. But I think you all know by now that I do these virtually every week. If I'm not going to do it, I'll usually tell you. Yeah, in the movement, the animation in this is second to none. Now, I think it's the other joystick. I will do all. Right, let's find out. There we go. Right, I'm the one at the top. I'm winning. I'm winning. Oh, and I've just had a wee lapse there. Oh. Go for Gold. You know what? It's Go for Gold. That was the one that came out. It was an American one. It had really mega blocky graphics. But Go for Gold is brilliant. The one that I loved in that was there was 100 meters, and what you could do is you could race again. When you raced, you then got to race against yourself. So it was like ghost mode. So you were actually racing against yourself. It was phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's get my hand in position. It's a lot easier to play this one. Going for Gold with Henry Kelly, yeah. This is probably better played with an actual joystick rather than not better. No, that was worse, I think. That's better. Wow, can't believe how heavy that rain is. That's mental. How are we doing? Right, listen, we'll do we'll do another couple of events before we wrap this up. Yeah, the sound could have been better than this. There is limited sound, but the actual gameplay is a lot better. Yeah, it started raining about 10 minutes ago, Matt. Hiya. He's downstairs. Right, let's do this last one, folks, and then we shall call it a night. Yeah, it could have used some music. You know, if they're taking the kind of graphics from the, what do you call it, the sort of the razzmatazz part of Daley Thompson's, and they just kind of use the gameplay of this version, they would have had a really, really good version. There was actually an official track and field that came out on the C64, and I will feature it. I'm going to. I think Ox was asking about a joystick waggler special. I will do one because there is actually an official track and field that came out in the C64, but I don't think it was ever released in the UK, which is a shame because it's not bad. It's quite easy and it's mega blocky. But yeah, it's not a bad version at all. So right, listen, guys. Since I'm up early tomorrow, I'm going to have to bail out. It's 9 o'clock. Apologies for the slightly late start. Just close all that bollocks down. There we go. Bang. Yeah, so listen, thank you very, very much for tuning in tonight. I hope you've had fun. Enjoy the rest of Sunday evening. And I says I will be back next week some more fun, frolics and mayhem. And until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care.